What is going on, my Renegade? Zebra Renegade here, back again for the Renegade Films. And the beta may be over, but we're finally getting some gameplay up on our channel here. And this is Titanfall, and if you have not seen Titanfall yet, you're probably living under a rock. And before I get too far off, this gameplay is courtesy of Blue Jay LP Nation, I believe. Their link is in the description below. Thanks to them for helping me out getting some gameplay, because I can't really capture my Xbox One yet. That's what I had the beta on. But anyways, going off from that, the beta was just so much fun. I hit max level. There's like 2 maps and 3 game modes. And if you've been following it at all, you'll know that there's like the Call of Duty equivalent of Team Deathmatch, which I'm playing right now. Or I guess they're playing right now, but I'm commentating over. So there's that. And then they had like the Domination variant that was called Hardpoint, which really confuses the Call of Duty player if you played Black Ops 2. And then there was Last Titan Standing, which is basically no respawning. Everyone starts in a Titan game mode. And, like, besides that, I don't know where to start with this, guys. Because there's just so much stuff to go over about this game. Like, I could go over, like, how I can go invisible here. And, like, jump off the walls and shit, and people won't see me. Or I could go over how, like, taking down the Titan with a player is so smart. Or I could go over how Brendan's texting me and it probably vibrated the microphone. But I don't care, because it's a Nokia and I'm just throwing it on the ground over there. But the number one thing I have to go over first is just how much fun I'm having with this game. Like, compared to Call of Duty, it's just a breath of fresh air. Like, because Call of Duty, it's the same year after year after year. This, it's like the developers of COD 4 went off, and they're like, okay, let's make something different. Let's combine Halo with COD, with Battlefield somewhat, and just go with it. With Mirror's Edge, kinda. Transformers, throw it in there. But, like, I don't know. Like, one thing I want to talk about, and since I'm already in the Titan here, I might as well go to it, is the Titans. And that basically replaces kill streaks, rather. My syllables aren't really working here. Because Titanfall, man, too pumped. But yeah, the Titans, it's just like, there's one chassis that we could use yet, which I'm not sure the perks of the chassis, because we've only had one, and I've only really got to play with one so far, so you know. But basically, it replaces kill streaks, but instead of being based on kills or points or whatever, it's based on time. But you get to, like, it takes like 2 minutes to get your Titan, but if you do better, it takes less time. And this basically makes it so I don't have to camp and wait for my kills to get a kill streak, or a Titan rather in this case, but instead I can go out and get down more time by killing grunts or pilots or anything, or other Titans. And it just, even though it takes like the risk out of it, kind of, like, you know how you're like on a 12 kill streak and there's a risk to go and kill somebody, that's not really the good thing of COD. Like, yeah, it gets your heart bumping when you're about to get a nuke or whatever, which never happens to Lucas because he's Lucas. But I think it's very helpful like that. And then, like, there's other stuff like the burn cards right here that they just use. And 80 seconds off the build time. And the burn cards are basically what they sound like. You can use them once and then they're basically burned up. And then you get more for, like, winning games, get rare ones, and then you just pick up random ones and that. And that kind of adds on to the whole Titan kill streak thing, because then everyone's in a fair position, because they can choose their burn cards before the game, and throughout the game, everyone has a chance to get 3 burn cards unless you already use them all. So maybe save them for those games you know are going to be tough. And then, like, the next thing I have to go to, it's, like, necessary, is the parkour. And if you've seen this game at all, you'll know that the parkour, jumping off walls and all that kind of stuff, you'll know what parkour is probably. But, like, it's just so fantastic. Like, here's my thing. Like, with Halo, there's, like, all the Halo jumps and stuff, and that's kind of cool. Like, it takes more accuracy then. But with all the kind of, like, jumps and stuff, the wall ride especially, that's probably my favorite feature. It's just, like, jumping onto a wall, like, riding it really far. I like the perk that gives you a longer wall ride. And, yeah, it's just, I don't know. Like, there's something about, like, jumping off the walls and that. It's kind of like, what's that game? It's a Gary's Mod game. It's like The Hunted or something like that, where the invisible guy, like, jumping off walls. I've played it a few times. I'm not sure, though. But that's a really fun thing. And it's kind of like combining it in with an FPS, like, competitive kind of thing. And before we get any further, this isn't a game that's going to be played for all those fun moments, like you see like in Gary's mod when you're playing like Murder or something, or Trouble in Terrorist Town. It's not one of those games. It's more of a competitive kind of thing. I wouldn't say as competitive as Halo was at its peak, but it's slightly competitive. Casual as well, though, which is a good thing. And it's a lot more creative than COD. Like, there's a lot more things you can do with, like, the parkour and the Titans and all that. And, like, stuff like this is also another great part. Like, killing the Titan from the top, jumping off of it. And oh my god, I'm running out of gameplay here, I think. And then, like, the metagame as well. Like, when you're in Titans using the shields and all that, you don't want to shoot at the other guy because he might use a shield and then shoot it back at you. Or you might try to and shoot as much as you possibly can to his shield so you can catch it with yours, shoot it back. But maybe he knows you're going to do that and he shoots it away at another Titan. Oh my goodness, like, there's so many possibilities. And then the maps that I've played, which were Angel City, which is what we're on now, and the other one that I don't know. I preferred Angel City just because there's like more jumps and stuff you can do. But the other map was pretty good too. And I think that's pretty much it. I had a thing on here about snipers. They're a little bit closer to Halo snipers than Call of Duty, but yeah, that's about it of this. And another thing right here, if you like, you just won. What's going on now? It's the epilogue, and this is kind of one thing that I didn't even know about before the beta. And I'm like, this is real cool. Because like, after the game, it's not like, oh, I just get my match bonus and leave. No, the winning team gets their match bonus, but the losing team gets a little bit one, but they get more if they get into the drop ship and get away. And the winning team gets even more if they just camp here and get kills and destroy the drop ship. So it's kind of like points for all, and it's a lot of fun, I kind of think. Maybe there's like a game mode that like was based around this, and like a no spawning game mode with people on either side of the map and you have to get to the ship. I don't know, score points for getting in there. I'm just brainstorming at this point. Hope you guys enjoyed this Titanfall commentary. And I don't know how I'm gonna live until the actual game comes out. I don't know what I'm gonna play. GTA a little bit, but hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time.